G'day everyone, Ian Fegan here, also known as Professor Shoelace. Today's video is about ladder lacing. Now this is a method used by US paratroopers because of its stability and also by ceremonial guard units simply because it looks great. Firstly, let's have a look at that on my Ian Shoelace site. Just zoom in on this diagram and animate it. And you can see that it begins straight across the bottom, runs up the sides, and at each set of eyelets you get these complicated rungs that really lock everything tightly. Now let's look at that on a real shoe. I've started straight across the bottom and out through both bottom eyelets. Now at each side we take the shoelace and feed it up the side and in through the next higher eyelet. And we do the same on the other side. Now those shoelaces get fed under the verticals on the opposite side to form the locks. And they're what locks everything quite tightly. Now we're in a position to again repeat that with the next set of eyelets. Up one side, up the other side, and then across the ends, feed under that side, under the other side. Now if you're game, you can try this with both at the same time, because we basically repeat this all the way up the shoe. You can see that when I tighten them, it really locks each set of eyelets tight, and that's what gives this lacing its stability. Now at the top of the shoe, if you've got a fair bit of lace left over, you can repeat that. Otherwise you could just tie without doing that final lock. Now I'm using my Ian knot, the world's fastest shoelace knot, but you can tie that any way you like or with a secure knot. And that's the finished ladder lacing on a fairly low sneaker. On a high sneaker like this or on a military boot, that's going to look absolutely fantastic. Anyway, that's ladder lacing. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want more information, diagrams, instructions, animations, you name it, you can go to Ian's Shoelace site.